All right, so what have you been playing? Let's start with Ryan.
So the most recent game I've been playing that's new is, of course, Valorant, because everyone got Valorant. I was one of the lucky few to get it during beta by
Hmm.
watching a stream. I unfortunately have no idea what stream I was watching
Yeah.
when I got it, so I can never really give the proper thanks to whoever was streaming it because I had like 5 windows up. I know they said that didn't count, but I didn't believe them. So I got playing that. And then, of course, I always go back to my roots. So I've been playing a lot more of StarCraft 2 as of late. But Valorant is the newest
Yeah.
of the games outside of Call of Duty, but that's just, random stuff here and there. But Valorant is the newest.
What do you think about it?
I have strong opinions on how good it is, and I also have strong opinions how bad it is. Like I mentioned earlier, like my ping was always a problem. I like the characters. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I liked how quick it was. At least in my opinion, it was quick. I liked how long the rounds were, so it wasn't like over and done. Like, you actually had a chance to come back. I had really close games to where,
Okay.
you start bad, but then you get some good team synergy. But I personally thought the maps were terrible and
Yeah.
too small. Like I'm either you make a really, really, really small map or a really, really big map. I don't
Yeah.
like the ones where like when someone plants the bomb. If I can't get to the bomb in the time allotted because I'm so far away, then it's not that
Uh,
fun. Like it's either, what I mean? Like it's
that
just
makes
it's
sense. Yeah. Yeah.
like I like making it quick. I like it close encounter type stuff. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where my preference is at.
Yeah, my only experience with Valorant is I downloaded it because it was for free. It was right when I first got my PC, so I still have like thumbstick thumbs. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really good with keyboard and mouse.
Mhm.
So I boot it up. I do the tutorial, obviously, um, and then I get into my first match. And after my first death, not my first match, my first death, I'm like, nah, this ain't for me. I deleted it immediately. I was just like,
Right.
nope. Like how quick it was, and like I had no time to react, and like just everything together. I was just like, you know what? I'll try this later. Maybe once I've gotten my sea legs, so to speak. But for me, it was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that is how I can't remember what it was, but I almost want to say it was. Um, Oh, Anthem. That's what made me think about it earlier. Anthem was the last game where I started like a multiplayer experience. Obviously, it's not the same as far as like a competitive shooter, but I started it during the beta and
Oh, okay.
got to got main mission, and it was these guys were going around this chamber in a circle, didn't know how to open it, and then there was another
Oh,
part.
are you talking
You
about the
know,
one with like the different colors?
yes, yes.
Yes, that was so stupid.
Yeah, all of us were sitting there for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what to do. And finally, I was like, dude, I'm out. I can't deal with this. And then I started another match, and it was when we were in an open setting, and the guys I was playing with were being jackasses, and it was just like, okay, am I trying to watch the story? Am I trying to play, what's doing? So I just bounced out. Like I have that
Yeah,
sometimes when I get overwhelmed in something, or I'm just like, I don't understand it. I'm out. I don't do
right.
that often, but it's actually funny you say that. Were you done? Was it my turn to talk now?
I guess so.
Going into that, what I've been playing is Odyssey. Or actually, let me rephrase.
What you've been
Trying
trying
to
to
play.
play.
What I've been trying to play. That actually is the other thing that happened recently. I have kind of been in a game hole, I guess.
Ugh.
What's the best way to say that?
Not that.
I've been in a gaming, not a rut, but I want to get the two newest PlayStation games, Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us Part 2, but I can't afford either right now, so I'm trying to keep me entertained. And I decided, hey, I kind of stopped midway through Odyssey. Let me go back into it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is what I'm talking about here. And I
Oh,
can't.
not Mario? Damn it.
I can't with that game. I honestly can't, because every time I load in, I'm in a part of the map I don't remember. And I'm like, okay, let me see what my nearest quest was. So I open up my quest log. I have not exaggerating, 15 to 20 quests.
Oh, God.
2 or 3 that are like main, and then a bunch of
Right.
other like side quests. And then part of the map I'm at is a higher level than I am. So if I go to attack someone, I'm going to get killed immediately. And it's like, okay, no. Like I
Nope.
tried doing this twice, exact
Nope.
same spot, exact same situation. Just got overwhelmed, and I was just like, nope, I'm out. I can't do this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And I mean, it's really making me excited for Valhalla because I've heard Valhalla is like not the same by any means.
Yeah.
It's a lot more condensed, a lot more not smaller of a world, but it's more akin to like level size of, you remember like Syndicate or Unity, where it was like kind of
Didn't play
open,
either
but
one
it
of
was really, you didn't play either one of those.
Neither one of them.
What was the last Assassin's Creed you played? Be honest.
Origins for 2 hours, and I hated
Okay.
it. So
I can't blame you for that. The Origins was hard to get through the beginning of it because they didn't really explain what was going on. Well, I'm
well,
sorry.
I
okay.
just don't like their new direction. You know, I
What
like
do you not
One
like about it?
Direction, but I don't like. I don't know. No, I don't like their new direction with like all the RPG shit or whatever. It's dumb in my opinion. Like Assassin's Creed, what made it popular was being able to assassinate somebody and like trying to be sneaky and stuff. But then you add in this like faux RPG, and it's really just these like invisible, walls essentially. It's like, here's this character. It just happens to be more of a level than you. So yeah. Fuck that. It's just dumb. I didn't like it, so I stopped playing it.
I get it. I think what's great about Odyssey is they make that not feel like a want to be RPG.
You literally just told me that you were stuck in an area where there was too high a level, so you couldn't do anything.
Well, no, that's not the biggest concern. No, it wasn't that they were too high a level. It was one of those I forgot. It's like playing Skyrim. You spend a good 20 hours in one part, and then like you leave for 6 months and come back and you're like, where the fuck was I at? That's where I'm at. No, the biggest problem that Odyssey has is that it is too big. But one of the things that I think it does well from Origins is it actually makes it a real RPG that has legs. Like, I mean, it works, and it actually,
you have to walk around. So.
Shut the fuck up. It plays really well, but the biggest problem with it is it's so big. So big, in fact, I just pulled up an article titled "Assassin's Creed Odyssey author shared final statistics before the last big patch." This was from October of last year. The developer oh wait, no, never mind. That's not. I thought that was through one playthrough. Players killed 20 billion opponents.
Dear God.
It's so gnarly.
Spent 645 million hours in the game. It's good to know that a lot of people are horny. 71% of cases agreed to flirt and did dialogue choices. I was one of them. But so yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from about why you wouldn't like that, because it caught me off guard. But I think that's something that I really am excited about Valhalla for, because it seems like it's going to be in the same engine of Odyssey and Origins,
right?
But play a little bit more like Brotherhood, because a lot of the home building and different things with like factions. Like I miss doing a lot of that stuff in Brotherhood. I'm really just excited for the skill to be toned down, because I think that they got overzealous and was like, this is great, and it's like, guys, this is not great. Like I you know me, I like to play a game before I watch like a story of how it happened thing. Like I don't want to be spoiled. I just said fuck it and knew I wasn't going to play or finish Origins or go back through Odyssey, so I just looked up the story because I wanted to see what the modern day stuff was.
Yeah. I think I'll be far enough detached from, Origins essentially, since I just skipped Odyssey. But I think I'll be far enough detached where Valhalla I might be able to get back into, because I could just pretend it's not Assassin's Creed anymore. Whereas like Origins, it was even though they like took a year off and then like got back into it or whatever, it was still like, it was too fresh, it's like, this isn't Assassin's Creed, whereas now it's been like what, like 4 years now, so it's enough detached where maybe I can actually jump back into it. Plus, I think one of my favorites, well, not the favorite, but I think one of my favorites was Black Flag.
Mm-hmm.
So sailing around being a pirate or whatever, and that's essentially what a Viking is. You're sailing around pillaging stuff, and so I think that kind of aspect should make it pretty fun.
I'm gonna say that was the last really good Assassin's Creed game.
Right.
And I am not a stickler, but I do really love the old Assassin's Creed games.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate what Origins and Odyssey tried to do, but one of the things I think has me more excited than anything is the combat. Not only is it, hey, it's cool because it's Vikings, but they really changed the animations, and every single attack you do looks like you're just tearing apart generations of these bad guys. I mean, it's like there's one part where you literally throw an axe, and you're just I'm excited for it, but I am hoping that it's going to be like Black Flag in terms of the naval stuff, because I don't want it to be as big as it was. Black Flag was big in terms of the ocean, but again, man, Odyssey's just on another level.
Yeah.